Just days away from his confirmation hearing, President Trump's pick to be the next DHS secretary, Senator Markwayne Mullin, is facing some new questions about a felon who once worked at his family's plumbing business. According to the Washington Post, that employee said that Mullin knew about his criminal history, but still allowed him to illegally store weapons and ammunition in the office safe. When police searched the safe in 2009, they found a large cache of weapons. Joining us now, one of the Washington Post reporters behind that story, Isaac Arnsdorf. It's good to see you, Isaac. What else do we know about the relationship between Mullin and this worker?
Well, according to the employee, Senator Mullin, this was before he was senator, but he used to have him over to his house all the time. They had kind of a homemade shooting range on the property outside Tulsa, and they would shoot guns recreationally together or with Mullin's kids. And that was part of, and at the time, Mullin did acknowledge that they did shoot recreationally together and that he gave this employee guns, which he said was for the purpose of cleaning them.
And so I want to make sure I understand, though, if he had guns and they were stored in the safe, was he not allowed to have them because he was a felon?
That's right. This employee had 2 prior felonies from years earlier in California that were actually violent offenses, and under both federal and Oklahoma law, that made it illegal for him to possess guns. It could also be illegal to sell or otherwise provide guns to someone you know is a felon. And this employee is telling us now that Mullin did know, but Mullin was never charged at the time. And there's nothing in the court record that addresses what Mullin did or didn't know.
So has the White House or Senator Mullin said anything about this?
Senator Mullin's office did not respond. The White House said this is 20 years old from a disgruntled employee, and they point to statements that Mullin's congressional campaign released in 2012 when this first came up. And that was a statement from a sheriff who was not involved in the case and actually later pleaded guilty to his own misdemeanor charge, and the U.S. attorney at the time who did bring the case, but we weren't able to get in touch with him. He's retired now. We weren't able to get in touch with him to confirm that ourselves.
Well, we can be sure that Markwayne Mullin will face some questions about this when his confirmation hearing happens. Isaac Arnsdorf, thanks so much for sharing your reporting.